It's been less than 48 hours since I made my last video talking about Anissa, IDubbbz's wife, and just how cringe and insane she's acting over at Twitter. Truth be told, if you were to tell me that I was going to be covering Anissa within 48 hours of each other, I would have been like, nah, that's insane. Anissa most likely would have come to her senses by then, you know what I mean? She would have chilled out. By now, she should be calm, right? But no, the complete opposite just started going down. The tweets just started coming more and more. Before it was like 2 tweets, then it became 4, and I think by now it's 8. It's a full-on crash out. Are we going to talk about it? Is the sun out today? Will the moon come out at night? Yes, and will more content of this come out? Absolutely. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you're dropping a like, and let's just get right into this, because this is way too good not to talk about. And you guys know me, rant is due. It all started with this meme that Ethan put out shortly after Anissa put her cringy ass post about it's okay if you find me hot and, you know, all of that other cringy shit she said. Ethan decided to hop on IG and just clown on her by posting this picture, and yes, this will now be my new wallpaper here. It's okay to find me attractive and still hate me. I know it's confusing for some of you. Clearly just clowning on her, memeing, if you will. Do people still say memeing? And Anissa responded to that meme by saying, Ethan's actually starting to really creep me out at this point. It's like, if this creeps you out of everything that's been going on, come on. Now she's going to pretend like they weren't trying to gaslight him and like she wasn't being mean towards him or subtweeting at him when she clearly was. Yes, I've covered all of this. Yes, I am not unemployed. It's like, you love to dish it out, but you can't take it. And that's an issue with a lot of these people. They love to talk shit, right? But the second they get a response or someone memes on them, it's no longer funny, and you creep me out, sir. That meme you posted, a little creepy. Okay, I'm scared. But she decided to make this a whole thing that went on for a few tweets, and it's just like, dude, can you like please stop? I love this reply. Anyone else find her tweet kind of creepy? Almost like she implies others should find her attractive. Lady, you tried and failed to cancel other creators and it all backfired. You are ugly inside and out. I mean, I wouldn't really agree with that. Yeah, I find her annoying and stuff, and I think she's really stupid and dumb, but popular opinion, I don't think she's hideous or ugly, okay? I know some of you might be like, oh, you're down bad, please seek professional help, you've fallen off. No. I will fight for my queen, okay? I'm here to defend her. Do yourself a favor and stop trying. Being quiet will save you. I agree with you, man. I have no idea who you are, but I agree with you. I don't know why she continues to interact or engage in this. If she said before that she doesn't want to participate, this is pity, this is for the small guys. You know, I'm a big deal, so I don't want to interact with those kind of people. Yet she's continuously interacting with those kind of people, responding to the ops, aka the haters. It's just like, you hate it, but you secretly love it, and that's okay. You could drown in the slop with all of us. It's okay. We are a very welcoming community. Ethan responded with, oh yeah, I forgot my favorite drugs. Literally F you. You know me in real life and know that I have Tourette's, and you're still willing to take such a low blow. This is something that I talked about on one of my newest videos regarding Anissa. She was subtweeting during the Hassan debate and insinuating that this guy was on drugs, and it's just like, it was low-key kind of ableist, and I wouldn't even do that. That's like a low that I will not reach. Making fun of someone for having Tourette's or any kind of disability, in my opinion, controversial take, I don't think it's epic, okay? I don't think that's nice. I think you're a complete douche if you do that. That's something that IDubbbz and Anissa have done, made fun of Ethan's Tourette's. I don't know, I don't find it funny. I thought it was done in a pretty bad taste, if I gotta keep it real with you guys. You are a terrible person, talentless. Yeah, I agree with this. Be honest, this content cop was your idea. Ian didn't even know what Asylum was 3 days before posting the video. I'm not joking, I've seen the convo. So count the new content cop as another feather in your dunce cap. Dunce? It's like 1 a.m. My brain isn't like all there. I'm a bit slower than usual. I think the best way to describe this example is Ethan being the bear and Anissa is just constantly poking him, trying to get shit started, trying to get him to crash out, trying to get him mad. And then when Ethan gets mad, she's surprised, he's mad. It's like, yo, what are you expecting? Were you expecting him to be okay? The slander and with you insinuating certain things, it's just like, if you think he was going to let it slide, it was not going to happen. And Anissa responded with, no way he's on the full alt-right incel pipeline. Ha ha ha. He thinks I'm the evil witch. Once again, how could someone be an incel if they're married and they have 2 or 3 kids? It's just not it. I mean, you could use other words, but saying, oh, he's alt-right and he's an incel because he doesn't like me is such a cop-out. That's the laziest way to dismiss an argument. Oh, that guy's just a Nazi. Oh, that guy's just an alt-right incel. I'm not going to bother with him. It's such a pathetic, lame-ass way to discredit someone because you don't like them. The yapping does continue from her part. It's your maniac, desperate behavior that makes me think you're on drugs. You can't even finish a sentence half the time. Your tics have nothing to do with it. Post this on Twitter. Okay, now we're trying to gaslight Ethan into being like, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about something else. Your Tourette's have nothing to do with this. I promise. It's your insane maniac behavior. Trust. I will never do you wrong. This is the definition of gaslighting. This goes directly to Anissa and IDubbbz. You guys need to stop being pussies and you guys need to say exactly what you mean. Okay, stop dancing around it. Stop doing, you know, all of this fucking performative shit to prove that you're a good person with empathy. You're not. Both of you are insane. Both of you are disgusting. And both of you are horrible individuals who are pretty big sore losers. I mean, there's no other way to put it. And Anissa just keeps going. Ian was too nice in his content cop. Trust me, if I was pulling the strings, it would have looked a lot different. No mercy for creepy, misogynistic losers who can't handle criticism. Guys, I'm low-key a little scared now. After reading this tweet, I'm legitimately shaking in my boots right now. It might be 1 a.m., but my boots are on. I think I got chills running down my spine. It's just like, if this is her being nice, oh my god. God only knows how evil and mean she gets when she turns Sigma. Guys, you know what? I'm going to delete this video, and I'm going to be deleting all of my videos on IDubbbz and Anissa. I mean, I don't want to mess with you guys. You guys are truly horrifying. You guys are scaring me. I don't know if I can continue making content. Like, if that was you guys being nice, what's the evil Anissa and IDubbbz? How do they look like? Are they even human? I'm not going to confirm or deny this, but I might have peed my pants reading this right here. But you know what? I'm going to keep pushing. If you guys appreciate my sacrifice, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That tells me that you guys have my back. You know, I gotta man up, and let's just keep this going. Ethan did respond, and he said this: you can call me an incel, red pill loser, and say post this on Twitter. Isn't your account private? You understand that posting on Twitter supports the ultimate red pill incel loser, Elon Musk? Really? I mean, Ethan, come on. Like, I'm trying to help you out here, bro. Come on. Like, you guys know that I don't like Elon. I think he's corny, among other things. Calling him an incel, it's like, dude, come on. He has like 8 kids. Well, I don't think he's married, so Ethan might be right. I might have just taken the L here. I don't know. I guess it's up in the air. Then she tweeted something else, and this really had me scratching my head. Well, I'll just read it. How about that? And then I'll say what I want to say. I always had a feeling you hated Arabs after I heard you joke that AB, for context, AB is someone that works for Ethan. He's been working with Ethan for many years now. And I heard you joke that AB was one of the good ones on your podcast years ago. Over time, it's just become more and more obvious what you are, and it's repulsive. Everyone knows what you are. Crying on your stories won't save you. Now, here's my thing with this. If you knew this many years ago, you stayed silent until it was convenient to use it against him. You didn't say anything before, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you've never put out a statement or a video criticizing him for saying that to AB. So you've known of this for years, yet you've never said anything about it until it was convenient to you, right? My thing is, if you found that to be wrong and repulsive, disgusting, whatever you guys want to call it, Islamic phobic, whatever it might be, you didn't have a problem with it then, but now because you guys are no longer friends, now you have a problem with the joke. If anything, it just makes you look worse. Once again, we don't even know if this situation is real. Anissa is a professional liar. She shouldn't be trusted. She's insane. Assuming this is real, she allegedly heard Ethan said that and stayed silent about it for years until she could use it as ammunition. If you would have felt something about it or strong enough about it, it, in your own words, it was repulsive. Why didn't you address it sooner? Now, if you did, my apologies for that, and I'll be sure to correct the record. But as far as I know, there's not a video where you call him out for this, for saying AB was one of the good ones. Very interesting, very convenient that you held on to this information so you could use it when it works for you. This person says you hated Muslims too when it was cool to do, and now have to backtrack on all the BS since everyone was doing it nearly a decade ago. It's pretty funny, actually. You're such a bad person. All of these people are frauds, okay? They're just hopping on the trendy thing at the moment to look good. And that's a problem with a lot of these influencers. It's just like they want to appeal to be wholesome, positive, loving, and supportive. But behind the scenes, they're some of the most disgusting individuals you will ever meet. And everything they criticize is the same thing they're doing behind the scenes. These people should not be taken seriously at all. Someone just responded with, "You're white." Probably the best response. You're just white. You're white. Shut up. No one cares. You're white. Didn't you say experiments during the Holocaust had benefits? She did. She did say that. That is a fact. And I talked about it. And in case you guys are curious, this is the video where you can find that information and a lot more. And in case you guys want to tune into that one, it's going to be at the end of the screen. You're an ugly and disgusting Nazi. Normally, I would be like, come on, guys. Nazi. Calling people Nazis isn't cool. But people like her don't care. These people call other people disgusting because you don't agree with them. Yeah, I don't care. I'm gonna keep it real. For people like her, I literally do not care. If I had to put an IQ on Anissa, she probably has a 15-point IQ, and that's on a good day. Here's another great tweet. Also, if you were so against Ethan Klein being Islamophobic, why did you take his money and clout? Another good question. I'll tell you why. It's because it was convenient. But most of these influencers are fake, and the second you get hate, everyone will turn on you and be like, oh, I never liked him. Oh, I saw this behind the scenes, but I didn't say anything until now. But back then, I did not care. I'm just using it now as ammunition. All of these people are fake, and the second things turn around and now there's criticism your way, those people will flip like fucking tortillas and just be like, well, I never liked you. I mean, you've had me on your podcast before. We were friends, and you defended me when I opened my OF to be a thought. Now that everyone hates you, now I hate you too. These LA ass influencers are nothing but frauds, okay? Do not trust LA influencers. They're all fake, much like LA celebrities. So to answer your question, Philly the cheese, it's because it was convenient to them at the time. But because it's no longer convenient, they're like, well, yeah, we could throw Ethan under the bus. I mean, we don't need him anymore. That's why when you're a content creator, you have to be so careful with who your friends are, because there's so many snakes. There's so many fake ass people out there. They will turn on you the second it's convenient to hate you, because now that's popular. So you really gotta pick and choose your friends here, because people like Anissa and IDubbbz are everywhere. I might sound a little paranoid, but I've seen it over and over and over again. The amount of people that you could actually count on as a content creator, I'm sure it's like 5 to 10 people that you could legitimately count on who will have your back. Most, the second it becomes trendy to hate you, they're going to flip, and then you're going to have like 10 videos done on you. Oh, I never liked this person ever. I mean, I did collab with them and I heard stuff behind the scenes and I was still friends with them, but now that is out, now I'm not friends with them anymore. It's like such a fake ass performative ass tactic that is truly disgusting, and I am not a fan of it. And like the meltdown continues. Literally 11 hours ago she tweeted, Ethan Klein currently molding and drooling on his podcast, fighting every urge in his body to not call me a bitch. I mean, I'll do it for Ethan if you want me to. Genuine question, is Anissa Jomha retarded? After making this video right here and then making this one, I'm starting to notice a pattern. She might be a little slow, and that's okay. I'm not here to hate or discriminate. Just the way she's acting, it feels like she's mentally in middle school, like a 7th grader. Actually, that's giving her credit. More like a 7th grader. Just a mean girl who's a fucking bully, who's a cry bully, just a horrible person that everyone hates being around. This is a good question. Why are you watching Ethan's podcast? Yeah, I mean, if I hate someone, I'm not watching their content, let alone the fucking podcast, if I truly dislike someone. True, he should just say the truth. You are in fact a bitch. In fact, I would say nasty. Okay, that's a bit far. Okay, I'm not going to say that. Nor am I going to say this. People are not having it. You're upset that this looks like you. Okay, that's enough of Twitter. Anissa, come on. You have IDubbbz, a wonderful, talented boxer, all right? A wonderful, talented YouTuber. You guys have money. Why don't you go to the beach or something? Why don't you fly to Japan and take me with you if you want? Why don't you do something else that isn't just hating and not getting paid for it? Like, at least I hate and I get paid for it. You guys don't get paid for it, and on top of of that. Everyone hates you. Everyone makes fun of you. What benefits do you get from embarrassing yourself? All you guys are doing is giving me content, and I am forever grateful. So thank you, Anissa. Please let the meltdown continue, or should I say the crash out continue. That'd be great if you could continue this up. That'd be hugely appreciated. I might send you some advanced GG if you use my code Society10 for 10% off your order. Link in the description. Cheap plug. I know. But anyways, the Anissa Jomha crash out continues. I'm sure there's going to be more, and I'll be ready. My microphone will be on. My yapping will be on. Until next time, in about 72 hours, I should be back with my 4th video on Anissa. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Drop a fat, thick, juicy like. I almost said dislike. Don't do that, please. And I'm out. Bye.